If you're new to church or have just moved to the South Coast, welcome. My name's Matt and I'm married to Vivi, and we are the lead pastors at New Life Church. We have 4 children, Jeremy, Tiffany, Honey Grace, and our last surprise package, Elliot. For most of us, the last few years have been challenging to say the least, as we've been pivoting through the pandemic. We've also found that the turbulence presented new opportunities for us to serve, innovate, and connect with families moving into the area. We've been leading church for just 4 years and we're learning loads, but by grace we've managed to buck national trends and grow a vibrant church even through the turbulence. Jesus said that the gates of hell will not prevail against the church, and at times it seems, doesn't it, that the darkness is encroaching all around us. But we've seen firsthand Jesus' promise come true that he is building the church. Our mission is to lead people to Jesus, full stop. We are made up of families from over 40 different nationalities. My wife is from Argentina, the cameraman's wife is from France, and we gather as far as Petersfield to Selsey and everywhere in between. Our 20-acre site is in Emsworth, a border town, and it connects families from both Portsmouth and Chichester cities. I was born in Portsmouth, play up Pompey, and my kids go to school in Chichester. Our picture frame for ministry is Mark 2. 4 guys partner together to bring a broken man before Jesus. You know the story. The room is full, so they innovate, they climb up onto a roof, they break a hole through the roof and lower the man before Jesus. The man walks away forgiven and made whole. That's our heart. We want to do whatever it takes to get people to Jesus' feet. Our church is gospel-centered. Gospel means good news. Every week we want families to have an opportunity to change their story and become followers of Jesus. We are alive in worship. In worship, God's presence is felt. What a powerful gift. God's pardon is offered, God's purposes are revealed, and God's power is displayed. If you have a gift in music or media or design or film production, we would love you to join one of our teams to make Jesus' name famous across the South Coast. We are generational by nature. We want to be intentional about building environments for our kids and our youth and our families. We say if kids are bored in church, that's simply not good enough. The theologian Helmut Thillich said the gospel must be constantly forwarded to a new address because the recipient is repeatedly changing his place of residence. Our orthodoxy, our theology shouldn't change, but the gospel must be communicated in a clear way to each generation. We want to get deeply practical and building a church that knows how to launch each generation into their calling, no matter their age. We want to be leaders in compassion and in service. Social action for us means finding practical solutions to problems in our communities that breed long-term restoration and healing to local families. Lastly, we are missionary in spirit. Our goal isn't just to help people arrive safely at death or provide Christian goods and services alone on Sunday. Our goal is to win the South Coast, Europe, and the world to Christ. And we do that by helping people find their gifts in order to equip them for their life's mission. If you're going through transition or just moved into the area, we would love to meet you. We believe every person's journey is important right now. Maybe it's time where you just need some respite after a couple of years of disruption and turmoil. Jesus said in Matthew 11, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." It may be time for you just to get spiritually renewed, restored, and revived. Maybe you feel now is the time to re-engage though in Christ's great mission of building a local church. We believe every time a new family joins our community, they are adding their shape and their talent and their experiences to our mission, and the local church shines that much brighter for it. What a privilege. Wherever you are at, we would love to invite you to grab a coffee with us at one of our Sunday services, or invite you to the next growth track where you'll be able to meet the team, hear about the vision, and find out more about how to get plugged into the midweek connect groups or service teams. Alternatively, you can go to our website at newlifechurch.me/media.